Hello and welcome in, everybody. This is going to be your daily 24 to 48 hours worth of energy, things you might see, hear, or experience over the next day or so, from when you watch it, not from when it's uploaded. Also, I am going to be doing a special right now. I don't know how long I'll do this special for, but I'm doing a special where you can get one personal reading and get the second one half off. So if you are interested in that, then you can reach me at my email, which is carrieaqua1111@gmail.com, or also on Messenger through Facebook, which is Carrie Aqua. And you can get at me at either one of those places for the special. Alrighty. Hey, Bailey. Welcome in. And I'm switching it up. I'm using this deck first, which I forgot what it's called. It's which something. I don't remember. It looks like this. I'd have to look it up. But all right, let's go ahead and get it started. Angels and guides, those for the highest good. And I will, when there's more people that come in, I will mention it again about the special. All right. Angels and guides, those are the highest good, please, with the messages. What do you, I was going to say, what do you have coming in? But hibernation, regeneration, and speak your mind. You connected. That one didn't feel like it fit. You might see, God, what are those called? The dandelions? You know, the little, you make a wish and you blow it. If you can see that. Oops. The little, you know, when I was a kid, we used to do those and be like, Mama had a baby and that popped off and you would pop them. They're dandelions, right? I think so. Anyway, you might see them, but somebody is just resting or something. But it's talking about hibernating and speaking your mind. Meditating for peace and serenity and give passion, or give into passion, we shall say. All right. What? I clicked all my cards. Okay. See, the only bad thing about these cards is they're kind of big. So I need more space. Okay. What can you tell me about this, please, Spirit? It feels like somebody's just trying to just be mellow and go with the flow, go with the breeze. What is this? Oh my goodness, my cards are stuck. Okay. All right, here we go. What is this? What do we have going on? Ooh. Strength. Somebody might be the feminine. It's the feminine here. Who might be doing like some research. Somebody could actually be looking up, because it's strength, this is the Leo. Somebody could be looking up or could have Leo placements, but like looking into that, Leo energy, or they're getting more information. And then it's like, it's unpredictable about this whole thing. It's the Justice. Also Libra energy. But, oh, there goes my nose. What is this? The Hermit. And somebody is holding back. And the Hermit. It feels like somebody is really calming or trying to be calm while they are by themselves. And it's like you time, taking some you time, reflecting. Feeling blessed though with the stars. What is this? Show me more about this. What's happening here? Temperance. That's my whole point. It's my whole entire point. Somebody, it feels like they're just in real chill mode. Like, I just want to chill. Okay. And then they get a message. Or while somebody's chilling, they end up getting some sort of new idea. What is going on here? Yeah, you get a message. And it feels like there's going to be some steady forward movement, but it's kind of fast. Tell me about this. The Two of Cups. Six of Swords. Something is moving awfully quick into a union here. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of... Wow. It says it all at the bottom of the deck. And Ace of Wands. I bet. It feels like it starts with just a message. Hey, Christine. Welcome in. You got the Ace of Wands with the Ace of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups. Feels like you're all I've ever wanted. You're all I'll ever need. 6 of Cups. What is going on? This is, of course, it feels like it's somebody from your past. This is soulmate energy, especially with it being the Wheel of Fortune. You know, fun fact, the whole reason why 6 of Pentacles, reciprocation, is on the table. I chose to use this deck here. I chose to use this one instead of the fairies because something was telling me, like, it's kind of every day when I use the fairies, it's kind of like the same story. So I was trying to switch it up. And it doesn't matter what deck you use, it's going to come out. What needs to come out is going to come out. Okay. Time with the 6 cups and all this lovey-dovey stuff. What is this? Love, 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 crazy love. Fishing pole and thunderstorm. Somebody might try to go fishing and it's going to be a storm. But somebody is, they're like trying to go through some self-reflecting. The yoga. It's an energy shift. So there's been an energy shift. And somebody's trying to like balance out their chakras or rest. That's talking about rest again. To reflect. So it feels like during this time frame, somebody is just doing some reflecting and realizing, maybe you can feel that the energy has shifted. Childhood. Revisits the past too. Hey Jean, welcome in. There's something here about, wow, and it's the oak tree. There has been a renewal. There's been an energy shift. And somebody is like realizing or finding out that something is deeply rooted. And it just feels like a lot of self-realization and trying to, I don't want to say that. I mean, it could be. It's like somebody's trying to figure out or see what their actual purpose is. What is this? But they're trying to connect with nature. And it feels like if somebody's trying to connect with nature, they go out and there's like a thunderstorm. It could quite literally be like it starts to rain or something like that happen. Hanged man in the world. Somebody is definitely looking at something differently about a cycle that they were in or they're overcoming. Ouch. Oh, my back is itchy. The Lovers and 8 of Swords. Somebody is stuck on, I'm stuck on you. Do, 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 do. This competition. Somebody is fighting the urge to message somebody. The Five of Pentacles. It definitely feels like somebody is fighting the urge to message. That's interesting. You guys, I just noticed in this card here, she's playing a violin. There's a violin there. And then right here in the Given to the Passion, she's playing a violin. So there might be something to do with music or playing a sweet little lullaby. And what is that? Hey, LJ, welcome in. What's this lullaby? Why is that sticking out to me? It feels like somebody is really fighting the urge to message somebody. And it's interesting with that is because it's like you need to give into what this is. The Tower. Anxiety. Red flag. Wow. This, whatever this was, it feels like it'll change things. It'll change the dynamic. It'll change the relationship. It'll bring in some sort of change. And somebody just doesn't want to do that. And it feels like because you're going into the unknown, the doorbell. This almost feels like, it's funny. I do that sometimes. Where it's like, to resolve something like that. It's almost like if you go to answer a text, then, you guys, I'm an Aquarius. So a lot of times I'm the one who, I don't do ghosting, but I go silent a lot. And I've done that before where it's like you see, I'll see like a message or something. And those memes that you see where it's like, oh, who's this? When, somebody's calling and they'll stare at the phone while you're calling and don't answer. But it's almost like this feels kind of like that, but it feels more like somebody doesn't want to say something or reach out because of a visit. Like either somebody will ask to want to come and visit or they just don't know. It's Moon. It's the opportunity knocking to go into the unknown. And somebody just doesn't, they're discouraged, but it's the compass. This person, whoever this is, that's going to be doing the messaging or whatever, it feels like they're going to have a little liquid courage and then they're going to write. They're going to text after they have like 1 to 2. Okay. It feels silly. What do they want? Can you tell me what they want, please? Keep things simple. And then all of a sudden there's somebody else that's 10 of Swords. See, I told you somebody, wow. I don't like that. That's 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. The High Priestess. I was asking, what do they want? Oh, they want the heart pain to stop. And they've been hiding it or something. They've been keeping it a secret. And then you got the Knight of Cups. Look at that. It's almost like it's sending out, I don't know if you can see it, but it's sending out like this little calling from the heart. So it just feels like they want to heal something. But I don't know if you are bothered or not by it because you're just trying to rest. You're just trying to stay in your own little, feels like bubble. Ace of Cups. They want to like do some sort of, they want to tell you why they walked away or why something happened that made them walk away. It feels like I was affected by this too. It was emotional for me to walk away as well. Or I needed this break because of something emotional. Wow, it's the King and Queen of Pentacles. Those came out together. But it's interesting because she's holding the key. So it's like she's got all the clarity she needs. If you can see that. She's got everything. She knows. And you've got this masculine. They might they might have a really strong neck. And like, I don't know, I'm drawn to the hair. I don't know. Their hair is just like, I don't know. They might almost look like a vampire. I don't know. I think they're kind of hot. But I don't know. I don't know what that is or who that is, but they're going to message you. It feels like they want to talk. Well, of course, if they're messaging, they want to talk to you. It feels like a storm came through and like brought some realization to them. They've been reflecting, but you've already done all the reflecting. So it's kind of like, I don't know. You're just trying to keep peace within yourself. And then this person messages you. Okay. All right, moving on. Okay. I like the fairies. I have to go back to using the fairies. I mean, I like these cards too, but I don't know. I like the fairies. All right. Let's bring the fairies back in. Okay. What do we have coming in after that? Can you tell me, please, after that? What happens next? One more shuffle. All right. What do you have coming in next, please? What can we expect? Lady of the Harvest. This might be a child. Or somebody wants to play with you. But you might be tired. Like, dude, not today. I mean, you have everything. But you could have been just going through some completions or waking up from. You could be sleeping and a child comes in and wakes you up. But it's because it's Mickle the Muckle. I love this card. It's such a playful little card. And it comes with the maiden. It feels like somebody's just giggling or they want to just mess with you. And it's kind of like, man, okay, it's a shock. Aw. And then you got himself. What? Make the my answer. Somebody feels like this. Okay. So whatever this is, whether this is a child or something like that, you're shocked by the love or something's a miracle. What is this? Wow, it's the fireworks. And race car. It feels like you're shocked by some sort of love or something like that. Somebody like comes in and like definitely like shocks you. What? There's like an urgency to it or somebody's bold. And You know what this feels like? Oh my gosh. It better not happen. It feels like a jump scare. I hate jump scares. I cannot stand them. But that's kind of what this feels like. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it does. So it feels like something jump scares somebody. But it's a ladybug. You are literally comfortable doing something and then an avalanche comes. This could be a kid. I don't know how else to explain it. Or somebody who's like I don't want to say that. That's kind of rude to say it that way. Bear. It could be somebody who acts young, but it feels like they're just having fun. And they do like a jump scare. And it like wakes you up. Like you could just be so tired. You know, this feels like end of day type stuff. And somebody does a jump scare. Don't get me wrong. I think they're hilarious when I see them. They're funny. But they're not funny when they happen to me. Okay. So, I don't know. It just feels like out of nowhere you get startled. Okay. What happens with that? Yeah. And then you go defensiveness. See, defensive. You like instantly get on like the defense. This feels silly. I don't like it. You might close the door. Like if somebody's like in your house or something like that, you'll close the door. It's a kid. It feels like I don't know. It's a Page of Cups energy. Ace of Pentacles. Aw. It feels like if this does happen, then whoever does it, they like apologize for scaring you, or they try to bring you something to, you know, like, I know you're old. I don't want you to have a heart attack. And what? You guys, this feels so silly. But it is, It's like they give you just enough to make you smile. I don't know. It feels sweet, but it's silly at the same time. Okay, what is this with himself in Mike the Money Answer? Because that feels different. Wheel of Fortune. That's your 10 of Cups. They might have something going on with their nose. They might have like a humongous nose, or you might like really like their nose. I mean, it's really sticking out. Well, they might have a button nose. I don't know what's going on with their nose. But they might be tired too, because I'm seeing bags under their eyes. But they're your 10 of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. Tell me about them. Himself. That's raw. That's alpha energy. That's like a massive alpha male. What is going on with them? Divine intervention. They're going to keep their promise. If this person made you a promise, they're going to keep it. What do they want? The tornado. A sudden unexpected end. So yes. The moon, that's double moon energy. Back-to-back moon energy. But it's to start something. You got the tree. You have had a past life with this person. You shared a past life with this person. You might have already talked to this person about that. But something's been developing. And tell me more about that. The microphone. And the fireworks. Somebody might do, that's odd, but it's not. Somebody might do a broadcast. It might just be for some of you. But it feels like a festival, and they're speaking on something. They're going to speak up. They might actually ask you to go to some sort of festival, or they have some exciting news for you. Okay, handcuffs. They've been struggling. Okay. It feels like their energy has been different. And what is that? Because what I'm looking at here, because it's like they do have something exciting to tell you. But it feels like they've also had it where they were handicapped or suppressed by like tunnel vision. And they've been struggling through it. And then they get a big yes on something. So it feels like in the background, they've been struggling with some sort of situation. And the Hermit, that's why they haven't been talking. They haven't been talking to you because they've been trying to, I heard, get out of their own way. So they've had some things. That's a lot of cards. Don't fit. They've been in like Hermit energy. Tell me about this, please. This masculine. And I keep hearing in the background, if it's meant to be, it'll be. So it almost feels like if it's meant to be where I'm supposed to talk to this person, then I will. And then you get the Knight of Wands with the King of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Okay, these are just slipping everywhere. What is that with the... It's like, pay attention. Remember who you are, Makosa. No. They're seeing something. I don't know why I get that with this card, but I do. Remember who you are. They might get like a new contract or something. Or I don't know what I'm talking about. This could be like a different job or a new job opportunity, or they get something. It feels like a new opportunity. And they message you, but or they talk to you about it. Something in that nature. And it's kind of like, now I need to change. It feels like whatever was going on with them, as far as like if this person had it in their energy where they were just, I don't want to say self-sabotaging, but they had blinders on. They couldn't see through something. The Hermit. Again. And it's like, then they end up figuring it out, and they end up getting out of their own way, and they message you. And it just feels like that. If it's meant to be, it'll be. The Hermit's putting down another step or another stone. The Hermit is coming out now. They're coming out of Hermit energy, and now they want to lay another. See, there's that. The stalemate is now over. Hierophant. Block. Unconditional love. And the journey. This person, the Hermit, is taking a step forward. So whoever this is for you, you were in a stalemate with, or they were trying to block a relationship, they can't. And it feels like because it's part of, they need to put on their walking boots, which literally talks about like the journey. Part of this journey is like, I think you were supposed to teach this person that they deserve love. Like they're a lovable person. I don't know. I'm just getting that. And it's like they had to go into hermit energy or whatever it was that needed them to close off or go into a stalemate. They've been realizing stuff while they've been in stalemate. So I think that also is like something that's going to shock you when this person reaches back out. What do they want? The moon. They don't know. It's hidden. What do they want? They want to come back. Baby, come back. You mean the world to me. I really cannot sing. They want to invest even though they don't know where it's going to lead to. They want to grow something. They want to add. This basically feels like the hermit is going to add another piece down. So they're going to just reach out to you and add to everything, if that makes sense. Feels like laying another brick in the wall. What? They just want to heal the situation. Okay. Feels like that took a lot just to say that little bit. That might be relevant. It might. This person might talk in circles. If they do, it's because they're nervous to talk to you. They're nervous to see what you're going to say. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. First thing in the morning. Yeah, come on. Jeez. All right. What do we have coming in next? Before we come back. Patience. Hilo the slow. Something might be going really slow. But there is some clarity on. It feels like I'm going to give into what gives into me. Friends, I'm going to talk to people. Yeah, somebody is definitely looking at something where transformation. Wow. Yeah, and then topsy-turvy. It feels like they're getting a new way to look at something, and this really feels like I'm going to give to what gives to me. Whether this is in friendships or anything like that. Tell me about it. Yeah, the heart. No. Unpredictable. Third person. If you're giving like feels like giving energy or resources or seeds or something like that to other people. It feels like somebody is just like, you know what, I don't want to, I'm drained. Or I've been doing it for a long time. And I'm choosing now to give to what gives to me. Because here with the fairies that were kissed by the pixies, it feels like you see some sort of result. What is that? It's prosperity. Right? What is this? This could have to do with money too, because of the fish. Queen of Cups. If you are overextending your cup, overthinking something, there's a choice here. Wow. Yeah, there's definitely Two of Cups and Temperance. Three of Swords. Is this going to hurt me to continue? Feels like somebody's just thinking, yeah, working on it. What? It feels like still loving with a broken heart. Still putting in the work, but there you've got heart pain. Yeah, they're battling something. And they're doing the work, though. It's hard for this person. The star. Yeah, they're definitely healing. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune with the star. It's like in the world. Somebody is like putting it out there, or which, wow. Ace of Swords. Ace of Cups. Death. Somebody is like really trying to... It's like somebody, whether this is you or you hear this from somebody else, they're talking about like self-love, self-care, or something about self-worth, and they're doing the work, and it feels like it's really hard for them. It's like a battle. It's a uphill battle, and it's kind of like I keep doing this work, and it's a hassle. It's the hornet's nest. They're conflicted. The wild card. The moon. And the mask. And yes. It feels like, okay, it feels like you're having a conversation with somebody. I don't know who it is that you're having a conversation with, but it is a different person because you got the third party here. And it feels like somebody is struggling with like matters of the heart, something like that. Or I keep giving and I'm not getting anything, you know, really back. Hey, Lorda Aid, welcome in. And somebody is, it feels like somebody's trying to be a friend or console somebody. And it's like, even though you may not be able to see what's on the other side because of this moon card, you're unaware of this, or something is like being concealed from you. It feels like you're going to have a new experience, or it feels like take that. You might see a cardinal. Yeah, you might see a cardinal. But especially if you've lost somebody. What am I talking about? It feels like somebody has been sacrificing for like the greater good or something like that. And they're wondering, or something's just going on to where it is affecting them in some sort of way. But you also, you have the cross with the cardinal and the bouquet. Somebody might, this won't be for everybody, but it does feel like Anamkara. It feels like somebody might go and see a loved one that has passed. Wow, and then I got the likely and the dear John. Getting things going. Repair. And the oak tree. Okay. Yeah, that feels like somebody might go in and do that. Stamina. And when doing so, you might, this feels very specific in a sense, where somebody might see a cardinal and it makes them think about somebody who's passed. And then they go to see them. I don't know what that is. But it's something is supposed to like, or if a tree is significant, because I'm seeing the tree too. And there's many different things that are here to make adjustments and repair. Wow. And then you get the gentle communication. A child. It feels like somebody has a, like, they understand something about the bridge to communicate. What is this? So you might actually have a conversation with somebody. So if it's not you that's going to do this, It's somebody that you know is going to do this. And it feels like somebody that's saying something about, you know the power of the bridge, which is like within communicating. And it gives them a different viewpoint on something. The Three of Pentacles. You might be teaching them how something works. Wow, yeah, with the Eight of Wands. Ten of Cups. Yeah, if this is a family dynamic, it feels like somebody is talking to somebody about how to communicate. I don't know. This is just, and they're listening. The person's listening to you. But that's what this feels like here, is that somebody just needs to, I don't know. You teach somebody something. Where they stop, I don't know. They just don't see it. They don't know how to do it. I hope that makes sense, guys. But that's kind of what I'm getting from this. So it feels like before we come back, you're communicating with somebody on how to communicate with a loved one. Ace of Wands. And it inspires them to balance back out. You've got the Justice there, which also talks about balance. They could have been really juggling this or struggling. And it feels like somehow the energy, yeah, then they end up having fun afterwards. Or they still feel bad or they still feel down, but they feel like they feel better. Like you perk somebody up by helping them to understand this. Okay. I think that was all of them. Okay, so I will leave that here. But again, I wanted to put the announcement out again that I'm going to do a special. If anybody is interested in a private reading, I am doing a special where you buy one and get the second one 50% off. If you're interested in that, then, and I don't know for how long I'll run that special for. So if you are interested in that, you can get at me at my email, which is carrieaqua1111@gmail.com. Or you can reach me through Messenger on Facebook, which is Carrie Aqua. I don't think it's 1111. I think it's just Carrie Aqua on Facebook. And then we could discuss it. I'm pretty open. So if you guys are interested, then you can definitely do that. So I thank you guys so much for tuning in and for watching. And we will see you guys again soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.